Hello gentlemen, right, we're going to do our top 10 things that we love about Manchester City Football Club. We're going to do 2 each, but we're going to go round table 1 at a time. So I'll start us off. One of the things that I love about Manchester City is that we are the original Banter FC. We've got the We're Not Really Here song. We have a joke about our empty seats at home. We beat Chelsea in the league a couple of years ago and we played one step beyond. We are the original Banter FC. Nobody does the fun as much as we do. I think it's fantastic. And the fact that we are so serious on the football pitch, yet don't take ourselves seriously, is amazing. What do you guys think?
Totally agree. I think, the one thing we do, we can always laugh at ourselves, and we do it now, City going down with $1 billion in the bank, just to take the mick out of everyone else who says we're all oil rich.
Absolutely fantastic. Right, Ozzy, what's one thing that you love about Manchester City Football Club?
Yeah, just continuing where you're going, Rob. I just love the fact that, we've gone from being a so-called nobody club to, one of the big boys now. And I just love it's one thing that I love to see that, other clubs are just so jealous, and with the likes of now Newcastle in this frame, they're going to start getting it as well. So yeah.
Well, there's going to be a lot of Newcastle fans that are going to have to backtrack on 10 years of statements, aren't there? What does everyone else think?
Oh yeah, there'll be a lot of deleted tweets and rejig names and everything else, and they'll suddenly become our best friends.
More it happens, the more it happen.
Ryan, what's the thing that you love about Manchester City Football Club?
I am a big fan of the money we have. That is a great positive to have. You can't beat a good bit of money to spend on some good players. And the fact that we spend it winds the rival fans up of so many clubs, and that is a joy to see.
So the fact that we've got a wallet it's got endless purse strings, it seems, is that one of the things that excites you about Manchester City?
That excites me, and the fact that winds so many people up. That is peak. You'll love to see it.
Yeah, I think to elaborate on your point, I think it's amazing that we do have these limitless purse strings, but then we still don't break transfer records. Jack Grealish is the most expensive player we've bought at 100 million, yet he's still not the most expensive player that's ever been brought to the Premier League. We don't break the wage structure. That's amazing, the fact that we don't break the wage structure, and the fact that we still offer the second cheapest season ticket in the Premier League offers so much value for the trophies that we bring through the door. It's amazing.
100%.
Rich?
I think for me, the greatest thing that we have supporting City that other clubs and other fans don't is that generally we're all funnier, better looking, cleverer, and just generally better than other supporters. So I think it's great to be hanging around with such a bunch of intelligent, good-looking, funny people like you are when you go to watch City.
Apart from Martin.
What was that about Banter FC? Yeah, what does everyone think about that? Are we a better class of fan? We're working class. We're honest. We're hard-working.
We don't need to chuck shit to coaches when they go through our cities.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
We just do it the Mancunian way, don't we?
It's the only way we know. It's the only way we know, Martin. The Mancunian way. I love the fact that people can adopt that and they can jump on board with it. I think it's wonderful. You've just got to get the feel. It's like the rhythm of the music, innit? Manchester music has a certain rhythm, and if you can get behind that, then that's the flow, and it's amazing. Martin?
I just to elaborate on Ryan's point, kind of similar. I just love every time that I go to a petrol station that I know the money I'm filling up with is getting that bit closer to the Haaland deal. Just to annoy everyone out there that when we fill our cars up and you fill your cars up, you're taking away your Premier League title.
Everyone panic buying fuel just to fund Haaland.
Oh, don't get me wrong. Sheikh Mansour was having a field day 2 weeks ago when you were all panic buying fuel. Whoa, we loved it. Now we've been linked with Haaland.
Yeah, that turned the
That's
Haaland
awesome.
deal. It turned it from a 3-year deal to
Cheers
a
for
5-year
that.
deal. Yeah, fantastic.
What it was Sheikh Mansour rang up Boris and went, "Yeah, mate, can you do us a big favour here and just get this fuel thing going? I need to get Haaland." Sweet.
Okay, all right. So I started off by saying about being Banter FC and all the rest of it, and I elaborated on the point that was made about having one of the cheapest season tickets. We do. I think that's amazing. I think the value for money that you get if you go and watch Manchester City. I know we don't ever have a full stadium and we've got no fans, but I do believe that £330 or £332, the second cheapest season ticket in the league. Arsenal's the most expensive at about 1,300, and they've not been a competitive Premier League team for years, and we offer so much value for money. If you had a season ticket in the last 4 years, that's cost you £1,200 over those 4 years, and in that 4 years you've got 3 Premier League trophies, 4 League Cup trophies, an FA Cup, 2 Community Shields. Just unbelievable value for money, and a lot of exciting football in the Champions League as well. It's fantastic. Ozzy?
Yeah, the other thing I'm going to kind of bring up is I love that, when Sheikh Mansour came into the club, it wasn't just about kind of what they were going to do on the field, but what they've done for the actual club itself. I love the fact that the redevelopment that's been put into, the Blue Half of Manchester. Just the amount of money that was pumped in to a really undeveloped part of Manchester. The good it's done. I love the work that the club do with the homeless. A lot of the players been involved, like Vincent Kompany. I just love that the heart on the sleeve. Do you know what I mean? That just really that wanting to do as much as they can for their community. I think is just one of the biggest attributes.
Taking the city to heart, and really representing that city with pride. Yeah. Ryan?
I think my next thing kind of works into probably a point of a lot of people is just the fan base in general. Like, forget Martin in the family stand, but like the away fans specifically that go to all the away games. There was the game at Anfield the other week, the game at Chelsea. All game you could just hear the City fans, and I think that's a testament to the fans specifically as well. Like, we get slated for our atmosphere at home, and granted that sometimes isn't always the best, but fans have been going for so long and have been supporting the club through so much, and they really deserve what they're currently experiencing. And I think it gets a lot of stick online, but that's just the way people are online, and it doesn't overly deserve that.
Yeah, absolutely. Let them stay on their keyboards, and we'll keep winning the trophies. Rich?
I think we've experienced one thing that I think very, very few fans in world football have, and in life is great because of contrast. Life is great because you have highs and you have lows, and I think without the lows you can't really appreciate the highs, and vice versa. I think we've experienced the depths of that relegation to Division 2 with 59 players in the squad. Truly, awfully, every bit of our club was just a mess. We've experienced those downs. We've experienced relegations when we should have stayed up. We've experienced being one game away and an easy home game away from winning the Premier League. We've experienced feeling the emotion that after 90 minutes we'd thrown that away, and our most hated enemies were going to take our title from us. But we've experienced our club being about to fold, where at Wembley, after 90 minutes, we're 2-0 down in a game to decide whether we exist in the future. But we've then experienced turning those moments around into complete ecstasy. We've experienced being the best team in world football, which at times over the last few years,
the best team in the land, in all the world, Rich.
And I just don't see many clubs who have experienced the highs and the lows. I don't think Arsenal, Liverpool, United fans even know they're born, because most of them are miserable seasons coming eighth or something like that. They've experienced highs, but they've never experienced any real lows. And there are 70 clubs out of the 92 who've never really experienced that many highs. And we've had both. And I think that makes us almost unique. You know, to a degree, you know, Chelsea have had their relegations and their bad moments, but generally, we've just lived a life that 99% of clubs in Europe haven't lived. They haven't.
Here. Martin, wrap it up, buddy boy.
How do I follow Winston Churchill there? How do I follow that? Well, I don't know about you. It's what I love about being a Man City fan. The fact is, I've been a City fan for about 10 years since the takeover.
Manchester City.
No, it's Man City, because I'm not a Manchester City fan. I only became a fan in 2009. Don't worry about it. And that's, you know, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Everything it says. I love at the minute how, because of us, Man United and Liverpool have gone from being bitter rivals, hating each other, to now friends, and they're all holding hands and happy. And well, we respect your history. We respect your history, and we respect your history. Why? Because you all hate us.
Yeah,
it's sad, really.
They've almost
fact.
United fans have almost turned into Liverpool fans. All you hear from United fans
History Channel.
All I see is red. All I see is red. They're one and the same. It's pathetic.
Hey, we've got
Gentlemen, that was excellent. That was Manchester City, almost in 10 minutes, in 10 reasons why we love Manchester City. Thank you very much.